Hello, hi, welcome once again to M5's English language learning program, Let's Speak English. I'm Gav Duncan and I'm here on your TV to help you learn English. Now, are you sitting comfortably? Yes? Good. And are you ready for today's lesson? Yes? Good. Okay, well, let's learn English together. It's getting closer. It's almost here. Yes, my friends, it's almost Christmas time. Shopping, cooking, presents, TV, and of course, stress. Yes, it's that time of the year when anyone who's not a kid tests their stress level to see if this year they can reach a higher level of stress and still not have a heart attack. So, listen, I know that it's a kind of modern Christmas tradition. See if you can almost kill yourself with stress at Christmas time. But please, do me a favor and try to start a new tradition. Why not try meditation? You know, sitting down with your eyes closed, humming and losing yourself in thought, like this bloke.
I can see you, Brian, so clearly. Do you have a message?
Got a gig on Saturday, man.
What?
Yes, that's the sort of thing, but, well, I think that this bloke, this guy, this man, well, I think he's a beginner. He's not very good yet. When you meditate, you're meant to clear your mind so that nothing disturbs you, apparently. Well, that's what I read on the internet. He probably needs to read a few more books on how to do Buddhism, but you get the idea, don't you? Don't allow stress to kill you before you get to New Year's Eve. If, or rather when, you feel your stress levels rising to dangerous levels, go somewhere quiet. Sit down and relax for a bit. When you're relaxed, then go back. Everything will be the same, but you'll feel calmer, and that's the main thing. Of course, this advice doesn't really work if you're a pilot or a bus driver or something like that. If you're a pilot or a bus driver, then wait until you land at the airport or finish your route and park your bus at the bus station, and then you can try and find a quiet spot to relax. Of course, if you're in a shopping center or somewhere like that and it's impossible to find somewhere quiet, then remember to take some music with you on your phone or on an MP3 player or something modern like the one I've got. Okay, and when you need a break, just plug in your headphones and drift away onto an island of music. Forget about all the noise and the people. Forget about screaming, crying, whinging children. Just turn the music on and chill out. And then, when your blood pressure has returned to a normal level, turn the music off and you can rejoin the masses of people running about like rabbits on drugs, trying to finish their Christmas shopping before the shops close. Now, back to today. I was thinking about what we could do to reduce the levels of stress in your life. And I thought, yes, music. In the same way that I recommended music for you when you need some rest during your Christmas shopping adventures in the shopping centres, and in the same way that we had fun listening to Elvis sing about how he was sure that he was going to be depressed without his girlfriend, today we're going to listen to another song and look at the vocabulary in the song. So, if you're all ready, we can get stuck in.
I'm watching Christmas on TV and wishing you were here with me. Merry Christmas from 1,000,000 miles away. Jimmy Stewart is with his friends. The bells are ringing, it's near the end. Merry Christmas from 1,000,000 miles away.
All right, well, that was, well, interesting, wasn't it? I mean, for me, and I suspect for all of you, Christmas is a happy time, a time full of fun and games, but, well, first Elvis and now Chris. They don't seem to be enjoying Christmas, do they? Elvis was without his girlfriend, and he was having a bad time as a result. He was feeling blue, depressed and lonely, and now, well, Chris is watching TV on his own, and he too is feeling blue and depressed and lonely. Oh well, at least Eddie knows that Christmas is a time for fun and games.
Look, I found your finger. Richie.
This is no time for fun and games.
Yes, it is. It's Christmas Day.
It's worked. Oh, God. Right, Eddie, get your needle out. I think you better sew it back on.
All right, so Eddie agrees with us. Christmas is a time for fun and games. Okay, all right, but let's get back to the song. Let's have another look, a closer look at the lyrics, shall we?
I'm watching Christmas on TV.
Well, first of all, Chris starts the song by telling us that he's watching Christmas on TV. Well, that's a strange idea for a start, isn't it? I mean, what does he mean? He's watching Christmas on TV. Okay, well, he's using the present continuous to talk about something which is happening now when he's singing, or around now, around this time. But still, how do you watch Christmas on TV? I'm not sure what he means by that. Are you? Well, I'm sure we'll work it out later on, but for now, well, it's a bit of a confusing line, isn't it? I mean, Christmas is something all around, not something you watch on TV. I'm sure we'll work it out, but it's a bit strange. Okay, so we know that he's using the present continuous to talk about what he's doing now. Fine. Now, what happens in line 2?
And wishing you were here with me. Merry Christmas from 1,000,000 miles away.
Well, what's the first thing that we notice about these two lines? Yes, that's correct. He's using the present continuous again, isn't he? Yes, the first line used the present continuous to tell us what he's doing. And now, Chris continues with the present continuous, telling us that, and wishing you were here with me. All right, so the two lines work well together, don't they? There's a rhyme at the end of the lines. In the first line, the last word is V, from TV. And that rhymes with the sound of the last word in line 2. Me, V, me. It rhymes. And the present continuous, which he uses at the start of the second line, shows that he's missing this person. Probably his girlfriend or someone like that, now, at the same time that he's watching telly. So, he's doing the two things together. He's watching telly and thinking about how sad he is because his girlfriend's not here. She's not with him. Now, after that, we get, well, it's another line in the song. And it's a simple line too, isn't it? Yes, in this line, Chris is simply wishing someone a Merry Christmas. Just as we say to each other at Christmas. Merry Christmas! Now, the only strange thing about this line is the fact that Chris says Merry Christmas from 1,000,000 miles away. Well, that's a little bit odd, isn't it? That's slightly strange, isn't it? That's a touch weird, don't you think? Why is he 1,000,000 miles away? There's something fishy about this, isn't there? I tried to find out where Chris was. I looked on the internet, but I couldn't find any relevant information. The only thing I could find was this. But that's too far, isn't it? I mean, Chris says that he's 1 million miles away, and this space monster comes from a place which is 20 million miles away. I don't know. I just don't know what Chris is on about. Right, now before we move on to the next couple of lines, let's just quickly check one word that Chris used in that funny line. Away. All right, so who remembers what away means? Well, for a start, which part of speech is this? Is it a noun? No, it's not a noun. What about an adjective? No, away isn't an adjective either. Well, is it a verb? I away, you away, he aways, I'm awaying at the moment. Nope. Sorry, away isn't a verb. Away is an adverb. That's right, it's an adverb. And who can remember what an adverb is? Who can remember the difference between an adjective and an adverb? Yes, yes, I know, you all can. Gods of English don't forget things like that easily. And neither do the chickens of the forest. They may be gentle, but their minds are razor sharp. Yes, our chickens of the forest aren't bird brains. They may be gentle, these chickens of the forest, but their brains are razor sharp and diamond hard. So, respect the intellect of the chickens of the forest too. Okay, all right. Now, back to adverbs. As I'm sure you all remember, we use adjectives to provide or give more information about nouns. I have a knife. Fine. This is a very simple sentence and there's not a lot of information in this sentence, is there? But if I modify the sentence by using adjectives to describe my knife, then I can tell you that I've got a razor-sharp ceramic engraved penknife. Now, there's a lot more information. Now you can identify the knife more easily and you have a better idea of what the knife looks like. Now you know that it's very sharp as a razor. So I have to be very careful with it. You know that the blade isn't made of steel or obsidian, but it's probably made of zirconium dioxide. I told you that the knife is engraved, so you know that someone cut or carved a design or a word or phrase into the knife. A personal message perhaps, like on the back of a piece of jewelry or something. So I used 3 adjectives to describe my knife, my pen knife, and now you have a much better idea of what it looks like. Okay, so adjectives provide us with information about nouns. So, what about adverbs? Oh no, we're out of time. Yes, that time has come again. The end of the lesson, and in fact, the end of the week. The standard working week, that is. Oh, Santa's sack. Oh well, never mind. Like the French singer sang, it's better to have eyebrows than worry about spilt dairy products. All right, you all know what this means, don't you? Yes, the gods of English know, don't they? Of course they do. And so do the gentle chickens of the forest with their razor-sharp brains. Yes, you all know that this means that we're going to pick up where we left off on Monday after the weekend. So, have another coffee, relax a bit more, then, when you're feeling strong enough, pick yourself up, prepare yourself mentally, and head out into the crowds of people who are doing their Christmas shopping. After that, come home, sit down and relax. And then on Monday, we'll start our lesson with another look at Chris's song. Okay? All right, well, you know what you have to do, don't you? That's right, you've got to do the shopping. But also, you've got to relax and have fun. So take your time and have fun. As you're doing the shopping in the crowds of millions of people. Have fun, people, have fun. And if you've got a spare couple of minutes, then www.mediaclick.hu. I'll see you all on Monday. Have fun. See you later. Bye.